You're welcome to this channel once again. It's your boy Starboy DNA, and we are on the Heartbeat session on Melted channel. As you know, we discuss relationship issues, marriage issues. This is where we discuss the real issues. I have two panelists today here with me, and we are going to be asking ourselves that is sex the only solution to a problem in a relationship? If you have a problem with your spouse, is sex the only solution? We are going to find out. Stay tuned. Okay, so I have two panelists here with me. On my left, you can see a very beautiful young lady here and a very handsome gentleman here. So let us find out who they are.
So I'm Jacqueline from Kufarijia, and I'm an administrative assistant for North Star Apex.
Franklin Ziad. I'm also from Kufarijia here, Bright FM.
All right. So today we have one big question, a very big question here we have to tackle. And the question is sex the only solution to a problem in a relationship? I'm going to start with a beautiful lady here, Jacqueline. What do you think about this?
Well, sex can never be the only solution. I think sex is just the aftermath, something we call makeup sex. It's after the makeup, that's when I think the sex will all come and play in to suit everybody's heart. But I don't think it actually takes the problem away or gives a solution to it. It's just an aftermath thing. Yeah.
All right, so that's wonderful. So, Franklin, what do you say about this?
Sex, actually, is a solution.
All right, so give us your reason behind it being the solution.
My reason is, sex involves a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it involves a lot. It involves communication.
Okay.
It involves apology. It involves, how do I even say, it involves a lot. So when there's a conflict in a relationship,
How is sex an apology?
yeah, when a man, you're just gonna have sex with your woman.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me, it involves a lot. Let's just say if there is a conflict and then you come into your wife, you want to have it. Trust me, she will try to play some kind of hide and seek, or maybe she will be trying to deny you from having it. That is where the man, you have to forget your manhood or your manly, your strength and everything. You will come down to persuade, maybe try to even just, if there is a fault, that is where the man have to come in. Oh shit, please. And then you see that we always try
So
to.
you people are just remorseful because you want to knock.
Not just that one, but when a woman is created for a man, so when we need what we want from you, you have it. And it's not with us. So once you are holding it, we can't come with a full force. We need to apologize.
So if that day
When
you
we
are
are at
not,
fault.
if you are not horny, you won't apologize.
Mostly that is what women want.
Hey.
They always want to be at the sweetest part. So that is where the apology comes in.
That's a very, very strong point you are making there. He's trying to tell us that, because sex involves a lot of things, by the time you guys will be done, with one round,
So,
you would have
what if your
communicated.
partner is not close to you? For you to have sex with them or for you to get aroused and you want to get in with them, then you apologize. What if your partner is not close to you?
Do you mean a distance relationship?
Yes. That one, how would you apologize then?
Okay, now here we're talking about a distance one. Once she's not around, that's another problem. But when the partner is around, and I'm even just getting it, I want it. That's what I mean, you need to apologize.
No.
You see? But mostly that is how women want. You coming down for them. So
Well,
that
for me, I'll just think it's because of the sex. That's why I apologize.
Oh, yes.
And I want you to be actually remorseful for what you did,
Okay.
and not
Okay.
because you want to.
I'll come back to you, Franklin.
Okay.
But I want to ask Jacqueline this question.
Okay.
You are saying that sex cannot be the solution to a
No,
problem.
it can't. Also.
So I want to know, can a relationship stand without sex? I mean, can it stand? If you are saying it solves no problem, can the relationship stand?
No, a relationship can't stand without sex because as far as you like someone, there is this chemistry and affection you grow towards the person. So, and as far as we are having hormones in us, you will definitely get attracted to your partner to that extent. But if you are having grievances towards your partner, no matter how much emotions you are developing towards them, sex is very mental, you know.
Nice.
Imagine if I have the a mental picture of maybe a sexual behavior you had with someone on your phone, and I have that mental picture in my head. How do you want my body and my mind to correspond with each other to get aroused for my partner once you have not really spoken about the issue at hand? Maybe when you touch me, it's a no-go area unless we talk about what we are supposed to talk about.
Okay.
Now we do.
Okay, I get you to a little bit. Let me go to Franklin and I'll be back to you. So I want to know from you, Franklin, if you are saying sex can be the solution to every problem, can it be the solution to cheating?
Solution to
To cheating, yeah, because cheating is a problem in relationship.
Yes.
So if you are saying it is possible that sex can solve every problem, how does sex solve cheating problem? Can it solve cheating problem? If yes, how?
Can sex solve cheating problems
Yeah.
between married people?
Yes. Whether relationship
Yeah,
or
or
married
even a
people.
relationship.
Can it prevent you from going outside?
Yes, let's
Exactly.
say yes.
Well, that one is hard. Because men were born that way. Trust me. Men love varieties. You see, it can't solve it. But at least, I just want to tell you that once you have your wife at home and there is a conflict, that one can push you out to go and then cheat. You see? But when you get everything, let's just say, that's what I'm saying, that sex involves a whole lot of things. Communication, that is one. But out of the whole communication, when you are in the bedroom is just like a spiritual or a natural courtroom for married people.
Okay.
That is where they judge the issue cases. Yes. Because marital issues are not even just meant to go to the pastor mostly or outside and other stuff. You see, mostly have to be settled in the bedroom. So that is where the truth comes in. So that is where the man, it is hard seeing a man kneeling in front of his wife, then apologizing, or buying a gift and those kind of stuff, you see. But a man have to kneel down, and then maybe, once he wants it, you have to do all the apology and then say all the sweet words, you see. Then comes down to earth just because you want it.
Then I
Because
think at
look,
that point the man is not really remorseful. Cause
look,
if it's only at the point where you want to enter your wife, that is when you would apologize, go down on your knees. Then I think you are only seeing your wife good for sex, or the only reason why she's there is sex. Because women, dear, me growing up, I've seen my dad do a whole lot of things for my mom to resolve issues, like buying her gifts, like you say. Okay, to apologize before maybe whatever they will do indoors, they will do. But for you to just come and rubbish everything, then at the evening when I'm trying to sleep with my anger, then you come and, oh please, I'm sorry for everything I did. Then I see that at that point you are very hard. You will get blue balls.
look,
He didn't
Look,
land. I want him
yes,
to land because I want him to answer that question.
out of that communication,
Yes.
it involves a lot. Let's just say the bed is for you the two. She lies on the bed, you come home. There is cuddling, snuggling, and then holding and then folding her, right? There is talking into her. Look, she can't drive you away. She will just be in the, trust me, women can be, no matter how her anger level would be. When you come down, cuddle her, and then be whispering to her ear, begging, trust me.
Not all women will give you the opportunity when she's mad though.
Look,
Okay.
when you apologize and then keep cuddling and then snuggle and then talking to her, and then maybe, look, that is where men begin to promise and then give gifts.
I'll buy you the moon. That's when
That
the
is
moon
it.
comes in.
You see, that is where the promises come in.
Hey,
Comes in, and then we begin to see things that we can't. whether we buy you the moon or jet fighter or what. We'll just say them just because we want your attention, or your mood to change into the favorable one, so that the whole atmosphere will be favorable for us to begin the show. Okay. When a man arouses, that is what he
so
wants.
we were talking about the cheating issue.
Yes.
I want you to land on the cheating issue.
So I mean, when a man wants it, look, it is something that just has a place that of its own. So when it moves from there, it has to go out. Trust me. That is why we have something we call blue balls. When a woman touches you and leaves you hanging, it's a case. That thing have to leave the body because it has left its own home and it is on the way coming. And you've left me hanging. What do you want me to drop it? Then it is in the original 20 feet or baby. Who know fighting? So what do I do? So if you are not going to settle this dispute, then the next person will have to jump into the next available flight. So what you are saying? And yeah, and baby, and
so you say sex solves it.
Sex
solves it because
if
maybe blue balls will make you go out. That means that if your wife is always giving it to you, you won't want variety and go out.
Oh, someone said, men, anything I can say.
So it doesn't solve it.
Look, I mean, what's a problem in the house, in a relationship?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about, a relationship.
Yeah.
When there's a problem, let's just say your wife is mad at you, and you want her to feel at home. Oba, now if we go. Someone say you are not feeling comfortable at home, maybe. You know, when a woman is angry at home and now she's mad at you, trust me, your home, when you come home, it is just going to be like hell. Because you need a smiling face, and you need a welcoming environment and that kind of stuff, you see. So once you come, you say this, she keeps on explaining, nagging. She'll be hammering on that same problem. You went this way, you did this, but trust me, when you want to solve that problem, that is in the bedroom, and when it is time for sex. But when she's sitting down and you're apologizing, trust me, she will still have an explanation. But when it is the time you persuade her that when she gives it to you, trust me, in the process you hear her talking. Don't do that to me again. And that will be there. That will be the time that she'll forgive you. Now tomorrow when you do that, I will not forgive you. Let this be your first and last. Don't ever repeat that. When the climax time is coming, then man will be promising cars and then other stuff. Then the woman will also be forgiving the man.
Wonderful.
That is where the reconciliation.
Wonderful. So I want to ask you, Jacqueline. So for you, what is the role of sex in a relationship? If it is not solving any problem, then what is the role of sex in a relationship for you?
Sex is a very spiritual activity. We the youth today, we are more focused on the physical pleasure we are getting from it. You understand? I personally believe the more you have sex with your partner, you guys bond spiritually. There is a covenant that is made between you two. You know, soul ties, I would say sex is a factor for soul tie too. You know, when you have sex with your partner for a very long time, sometimes when they are somewhere and something is happening to them, you can feel it. And it also helps you develop some kind of affection towards the person, because there have been so many scenarios where girls or a guy would go in for just sex and then they go and fall in love. You know, probably the sex was too good and then every other thing came in play and it made them fall in love. So I think sex is a very important factor when it comes to a relationship. If you can't be in a relationship without having sex, then it's like you and your brother.
So what about the problem solving aspect? So it is just having fun for you.
Well, the problem solving aspect, I think sex should only come in play when both of you have finally forgiven each other, you know. Then it's a sign of affection that I have no grudges towards you anymore. Okay, because me, for one, if I still have grudges towards you, I wouldn't still let you touch me, no matter the words you are saying at that time. I give you time to explain yourself.
But you have paid for it.
Oh,
look,
if you pay for it, There are so many opportunities I will give you.
Even the scripture tells you never to deny your husband sex.
The
Do you know that?
scripture didn't tell you to be hurting you.
Even if I hurt you, no matter the hurt and the what, no matter the pain, no matter what, it tells you that when the man needs it, whether rain or shine, give it to him.
It
Then why do you have
doesn't
to
solve
deny
the
him?
problem. Well, even if I should give it to you, it doesn't solve the problem.
But that's what I'm talking
I
about.
could give you the sex and still
Uh-huh.
have not forgiven you.
That is why I'm saying it's a communication by itself. That is why it involves apology,
A
gift
woman
giving,
who is very wicked will
cuddling,
know.
snuggling, kissing, and a whole lot. Trust me, when you do all this, it's a package. When you give a woman all this, a good sex, trust me, she'll forgive.
Brother Franklin, women
Yes.
are smart. See, women are smart. Even the
Smart
Bible,
in the
the
kitchen.
Bible, no.
Why?
Even the Bible attests to it. If you fight that fact, women are wiser than men. Women are smarter than men.
Just that we consider you people doesn't mean you are smarter.
No, we are
Okay.
naturally.
I
So you
Okay.
trying to con her during that time because you need sex, she can just listen to you
Uh-huh.
and give you the sex and still have her grievances. Women do that. A woman can give you all the sex you want and still have a lot of pain towards you.
You
Which
give
you
a-
have to.
I have a very serious question for you, Frank.
Okay.
Okay, understand.
So you are still standing your ground that sex solves every problem.
Mhm.
Yes.
So I want to know, let's create a scenario where there is a problem between partners, and then the lady is in her,
Flow.
excuse me to say, period.
Yeah.
Okay, does it mean the problem will have to wait for
For her to finish.
for her problem, her menses to be over before the problem is solved?
Is that my question?
Yeah.
Okay, you know, how do I say? When a woman is in her menses, there are so many ways of making love. You see, there are so many ways of making it. A woman can help you, a man, to discharge. But it's not only the penetration. Your wife can help you in the bedroom to discharge. Because we have romance. When your mind is into it that much, and you are cuddling your woman and you are kissing and then she's fondling you and they're holding you that much, trust me, when you focus, you drop. But it's not only about the penetration. So when that one, I'm into it, and when I'm meaning I want it, and I come to my wife and she's angry, so still I have to apologize and then find means and way, then she helps me out. Because when my wife is around, because you enjoy her body and then her appearance and everything, so you come and then she's in her how do I mean, her banquine rather, or her danger, her menses, then she have to help me. So that is where the cuddling comes in, cases and a whole lot of things. Trust me, there are men that they don't even penetrate and they will drop. It happens. Women have all the skills
if
and the
she's
gift.
cramping, if she's having cramps,
Oh,
if she's in pain and everything,
look,
and she can't give you the hand job and the BJs and all to make you come, what do you?
you say, was that not what you said? We said women are very wise and they are very crafty.
What will you do?
So it is all over you. And it's love with you to even let me drop. You see,
Once I'm mad at you,
you are mad at me. That is where the apology and the gift and other things come in. You know, trust me, look, women love that.
Oh my God.
When men, we know how to even just let a woman, you know, when you come, that eye-to-eye contact alone even helps. The way you make fun, try to make fun of her and then you play with her, and then when you see that, main person, I don't like that, don't look like, she would pretend and then you play with her and then just be you would just be playing, you use all the formats. And before you realize, she's into it.
really?
And I'm telling you, that is how women are. And then she will only be standing on her problem.
This
And
will
why
leave
do
a
this,
lot
you do
of
this, then
issues
you
unsolved in a relationship. This will leave a lot of issues unsolved because
the sex.
no, if trying to approach situations like that, trying to solve every situation like
With the
that,
sex.
it will leave a lot of situations unsolved because
You mean with the sex, right?
yes, with just the sex, trying to play with her so that you guys will have sex and then you rubbish everything that was happening. But maybe
Look,
it's an issue.
It
you
is
are
the
actually
spice. It is the
supposed to sit down.
spice in the relationship, sex.
You guys are
Sex
having
is
sex
a
all
spice.
the time.
It spices up the relationship. Men needs it. Look, sex wasn't created for a woman. It was created for a man.
Yes.
It's true.
You are
Sex
saying
was created for a man. It was created for a man.
Okay.
To
Okay.
produce.
For
Okay.
both.
So we need it.
Okay.
So when I'm into it and I need it and you are not giving it, trust me, whether hook or crook, heaven or earth, I'll find means and way to get it.
Then
Okay.
you
And
always cheat.
So viewers, we are on the heartbeat session, and we are asking ourselves that is sex the only solution to every problem in a relationship? And I have two beautiful people here with me. I'll come to you, Franklin. I want
Okay.
you to give me your last words. Concerning the topic we are discussing.
I always say the sweetness of the pudding food is always in the eating. There is a pudding that's like it is a sweet after meal. It's made up of milk, chocolate, and other stuff. So after the eating of your meal, you go in for the pudding, then you freshen up here and then enjoy. So sex is something that is meant for marriage. You see? And for the husband. You see? So that is after all the stress and everything, then I need it to just freshen up or maybe just feel relaxed. So when I need it and I'm into it, and then my wife, you are trying to play hide and seek, that trust me, whether hook or crook, I have to even find means and ways. Whether I want a plane or jet fighter, I don't know if I can't buy it, I have to promise you. No matter what, so that I get what I want. Women, they love promises.
Yeah.
They love it. Their ears love to hear good things. Even if they don't see
Living
them.
their lives.
Yes. So you just say all the sweet words and all those ones. At that moment, you
I'll
get
tell
it.
your girlfriend.
Then you see, then you get it. But trust me, good sex takes away anger. It reduces it. No matter if you can't take it away, it reduces it. Because within the good, when the woman gets it very well, you hear the word that she will recite. Be
Wow.
telling you, I love you, thank you,
Wow.
don't do that again. Let this be your first
Hey.
and last. She'll be warning you not to do that again. It means she's gotten it 90%. And trust me, in sex, women enjoy 75 and they make it 25. It is the firing. But they just be lying. So when you give it to her very well, trust me, it's
Problem
like
solved.
you've given her a gold or diamond.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
I'll take your final words, Jacqueline, about
So-
the same topic.
Yeah, so my final words is sex is never the final solution to a problem in a relationship. I think when couples have a problem, they should be able to talk to each other. They should communicate it before the whole intimacy thing, because women are very psychological. A woman would have sex with you and everything and still have grievances towards you. And the whole problem will be there. It will become very cancerous, because one thing will come again and it will come and pile up, or another thing will come. You might be thinking the orgasm should take away the pain and everything, but it actually won't, because women are very psychological. So I think when there is a problem, they should sit down and critically digest it one after the other before they become so intimate.
Okay, so women are very psychological, controversial, and a whole lot. So we thank you very much for staying with us, and we thank
Look,
Wow.
that can satisfy.
Can I
What
ask
will you
you
give to a man
Okay,
again?
right now I
What?
think
Is it
we
a
are only,
bamboo
we are
or
only
a dress or what?
victimizing
What will
women.
you give to me?
We are only victimizing
That is
women.
the best gift that you can
hold
give to me
on.
is the sex.
Hold on.
Yes.
Let me say, if a man or let's say
Uh-huh.
your wife
Yes.
has been starving you food or actual food for 1 week, or anytime you come back from work, she has not cooked, she's always giving you excuses, and you get mad, then she wants to use sex to rubbish everything like all the time. How would you feel? Would you let that whole situation just go away all the time and every day?
That is why I say in the bedroom there is communication. So we have sacrifice, forgiveness, begging, and it comprises of a whole lot of. So if you starve me for 1 week, one gift keke one fire can
So
rubbish the whole thing.
Monday, I will start.
You just give it
then
to me
I'll
once
fire
and
you.
that's all. I'll
Then
forgive you
rubbish it.
everything.
Tuesday,
Eh,
I'll starve you. Then I'll fire you. Then you rubbish it. Wednesday,
give it to
I
me.
keep doing it.
Give it to me more.
You will
I'll
just let
forgive
it
you.
go.
Just
Oh,
like the way
nice.
God forgives me. I will sin about 100 times. One day God will forgive me.
Oh,
So I'm
nice.
God, your God. Look,
Hey,
to borrow for sin against
I would
you,
want to tell
give
you
it to me,
future
I will
wife.
forgive you. The next day, when you do the same wrong, you give it to me,
Even
I will
when-
forgive you.
even
Because
if
it is
she
the most precious gift that you can give it to me. You can give to
even
me.
when she cheats,
That is the best gift that you can give to me.
so that you forgive her for
What do you
cheating.
give me? If you buy a car for me, the fire
For
is
cheating
more-
on you, you forgive her.
If you cheat on me, I
Yeah.
can give. Yes, if you cheat on me and you come back and then you apologize, trust
And
me.
then give it to you.
I will,
Forget.
yes, forgiveness is part of
Oh,
it.
nice.
That's why we have to forgive.
Okay,
So I'll
so-
forgive you and then have it.
Thank you very much,
I
my
see.
panelists. You've heard for yourself. So we thank you very much for staying in tune, watching. Please make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a comment, make sure you like, and make sure you share this video so someone learns something out there. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.